These are some of the worst endings in horror movies I've ever seen. Endings that make you feel like you just got punched in the gut. Basically the opposite of a happy ending. And of course, spoilers ahead, as I'm going to be talking about the ending of these films. To start off strong, we're going to talk about The Mist. Now this is probably number one for many. At the end of the film, our main character and his family, they're in their car. The mist is still there. There's monsters all around them. They've basically given up, so they all decide to unalive themselves with a gun, and by the time it comes to our last character, there's no bullets left, and he's stuck waiting for the monsters to get to him, but the monsters don't come, and in fact, the army comes, and they basically are there to save him and everyone in that car, but it's too late. They've already unalived themselves, and he's got to live with that guilt. Woo! Next we have Hereditary, where we realize this character is now possessed by the King of Hell, where he's standing there with his dead, decapitated family members, and the prize for witnessing your entire family dying and becoming the host for the Kingdom of Hell is his Burger King crown. Next we have Summer of '84. By the end of this film, you think the kids won, that they caught the serial unaliver, and he has one more trick up his sleeve. He kidnaps two of the kids, brings them to a forest, and you think the cops are going to show up any minute, but they don't. And this guy unalives one of the kids, and then basically tells the other one,
after you spent your life looking over your shoulder, after you have wondered every single day, if that is the day that I'm gonna come for you, you'll be right.
And that's how it ends. Yeah, it just closes out with this kid on his bike going through his neighborhood, realizing how much pain and suffering the entire neighborhood has experienced because of this guy. And there's just no happy ending for anyone. And it just makes you feel very empty at the end. And I'm sad again just thinking about it. Next we have Martyrs, the original French film, not the remake. Last half of this film is just pain and torture and dread. You think the torture can't get any worse. Then she gets skinned alive, and the whole point of this torture was so that this cult can learn the secrets of the afterlife. And at the very last moments of this poor girl's breath, she whispers something into the ear of the leader, and we don't get to hear it, and then she just shoots herself in the head, and that's how it ends. Yeah, it feels very ambiguous, it feels very meaningless, and it just adds to that pain of experiencing this torture for half the movie. Yeah, this movie wrecked me. And last we have Eden Lake. Couple being terrorized by these children. Unfortunately, the husband is unalived. The woman finally escapes, enters the house of a family, only to realize that the parents are the parents of all the kids that have been terrorizing her this whole night. And basically all the parents agree with each other to basically deal with her privately so that nothing comes out and brings any negative attention to them. So yeah, it ends with us thinking she's safe finally until she realizes the situation she's in, and unfortunately it doesn't show you it, but it doesn't look like she gets out of it, we'll say. And then it ends with that smug fucking kid putting on the sunglasses of the dead husband, and yeah, he got away with all this, and that's it. So yeah, these endings are brutal to say the least. I hope you enjoyed the list, and did I miss any? Leave a comment below. What are some other horrible endings to films that just leave you pissed off? My name's Thicc Nick, and I'll see you in the next one.